Okay, this weekend, everything may feel just a little bit brighter. Laughter will come easier. Connections will feel deeper. Opportunities may just show up out of nowhere. It's a magical time. Life feels abundant. Love flows freely. And there's the sense that good things are just around the corner. So we may be drawn to celebrate, to socialize, to network, to connect with others in some way, to indulge in the simple joys that make life so beautiful. It's about opening yourself up to the possibilities that lie ahead. We may sense that there's this limited abundance of possibilities, and they're just around the corner. So, this is a chance to embrace the joy in every moment, to let generosity and kindness guide your actions, and to create memories that lift your spirit. And join me as we embark on a journey of self discovery, gaining an understanding of how to embrace this energy and move forward today and every day. So, hi, I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all the positive, loving support you send me each and every day. I send it right back to you. You guys absolutely rock. Welcome to your weekend focus, September the 14th and the 15th, 2024, and we will jump into the numerology. So on Saturday, we have the 14. The 14 is all about creating that perfect balance, the perfect harmony in your life for yourself. Each and every one of us has a different perception of what true balance would mean for us. Is it the right weight? Is it a healthy lifestyle? Is it the love of family and friends? Is it growing a beautiful family? Having that white picket fence and 2.5 children, a cat, a dog? Or is it, something where you're career oriented and growing in your career and having a lot of success and being able to put in a lot of hours in those areas make you feel fulfilled, make you feel like your life has purpose. You are in a balance, you are grounded. So 14 asks us to look at what truly makes us happy, what makes us feel complete, what makes us feel whole. 1 plus 4 is a 5 energy. And the 5 energy is about creating happiness and joy and giggles and laughter. It's experiencing the moment and creating as much joy and happiness in each and every moment. So being present. It's also about our creativity, letting our creativity flow, our inner expression flow. Now, if we look at the numerology for Saturday, it would be a 9 plus a 5 plus an 8, and that gives us that beautiful energy of the 22, a master number. In fact, one of the strongest numbers in numerology. Things can happen so quickly. And when you hear the astrology, how this lines up, it will. It could potentially be one of the most fabulous weekends of your entire life. You may get that phone call, that text message, that email that opens up doors that you didn't think were possible to walk through. Or maybe you're walking up to that door and you've pulled and you've pulled and you've pulled on that door handle with no success, and now it freely opens for you. The 22 energy asks us to put our attention, our focus on our path going forward, whether that is a brand new path, an elevated path. The more we focus on the growth of that path in our life, the more possibilities arise that make it happen in the now for us. On Sunday, we have a 15 energy. So that is about allowing things that no longer serve us to let it fall to the ground, to let it fall into the fires, to let it burn to ash, to be the phoenix rising out of it, to have a sense of birth or rebirth in your life. To understand that today is the first day of the rest of your life, and you can step into infinite possibilities on a day like today, a weekend like this weekend. 1 plus 5 is a 6. That's looking at our habits and our behaviors. Do they align with our path going forward, the person we are becoming? Or do we need to change a habit, change a behavior? Invite in good habits, good behaviors, things that will move us forward in the way we need to. Perhaps we're very shy and we know we got to get out there and network, but we're so incredibly shy. And so this would be a beautiful weekend to start to open up, to take that extra step out of those boundaries you've set for yourself. And the more you do it, the better you get. So it all starts with the here and now and the first step. Our daily numerology for Sunday, that would be a 9 plus a 6 plus an 8. That is a 23 energy. That is about knowing that there is a greater force than you, working towards creating your tomorrow. God, your angels, your guides, the universe, your higher self, that divine energy that is working hard to push you towards those new beginnings, those new starts, those new adventures, those new opportunities, those new relationships. And 2 plus 3 is a 5 energy. So it's about creating the happiness, it's about creating the joy. Definitely. Okay, Sun is in Virgo. And our moon, I think around 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, the moon will move into Aquarius on Saturday morning and be with us the entire weekend. We also have Venus trining Jupiter this weekend, and this transit is known as one of the most positive and harmonious transits we can experience. It brings in an abundance of joy, generosity, good fortune. It amplifies love, it amplifies our creativity. It's a wonderful time to get out and socialize, to network, to grow those relationships deeper. It's a beautiful time to pursue any kind of creative project. It's a beautiful time to just enjoy the moment, simply enjoying life as it's being offered to you. Under this energy, we are being asked to open our hearts, our minds, to embrace a sense of optimism and positivity, and to give yourself permission to allow the flow of abundance into your life. It's about giving and receiving, joy, celebration, strengthening our closest relationships, growing new relationships. Really, there's opportunities for growth in every area of our life. So, where is your focus? Now, with such a positive energy surrounding us, okay, we need to stay mindful of not going overboard in spending and eating, in overindulging in any kind of pleasure, okay? We want to, remain middle ground kind of energy. We want to stay grounded. We want to think through our actions. We want to make sure that we're not making promises for things that we can't keep. Filling our plates too full so that we need a platter, and even that won't hold all that we've said yes to. Or we may just want to escape. We may just want to push away all of our obligations and responsibilities, which is not a very good thing to do on any given day. So we need to stay grounded. We need to give thought to all that we do this weekend. We need to be grateful, and we need to look for ways of paying it forward. Okay, let's go to the cards and see what they have to say. But yes, we have a beautiful weekend. If you know of a party or a get together, a social happening, be a part of it, even if you don't feel like it. Okay, she wanted to flip out so bad. The high priestess is here. The high priestess denotes that there is magic all around us, but we need to understand the magic that we are gifted with, that we are it was our birthright. Okay, it is about your oh, Milo, please, Milo. He's not hearing me. He's in his cage. He's scratching at something. It's probably one of his toys, and he's totally throwing me off here. Um, it's about recognizing your talents, your abilities, your unique self, and how to bring those things to the surface and utilize them on a daily basis in order to create abundance, happiness, and joy in your life. So we'll put her back in just to see. Oh, the moon was underneath. Well, let's see what shows up for our actual reading. The moon is about our inner self. understanding the balance that we need in our life. Okay, underlying energy for this weekend is the High Priestess. You just can't make this stuff up, guys. I'm telling you. The High Priestess, magic. Magic is in the air. We have the 22 energy. We have Venus and Jupiter trining in the sky. I mean, it is a magical weekend for us. So embrace the magic, okay? Don't let the little small things that, gets under your skin and upsets you, let those roll right off your back, okay? Experience the happiness and joy that is being offered to you this weekend. There is magic in the air. And the more that you can embrace this magic, the more possibility there is that new opportunities will come your way. Things that you want to step into, things that where you want to go forward in. Maybe it's a trip, maybe it's a journey of some sort, maybe it's a learning opportunity, or a new business opportunity, or a new job opportunity, career opportunity. Maybe it is about your health, your well-being. Maybe it's about growing your family stronger and better. Maybe it is about creating safety and security in your world, or bringing in prosperity. Whatever it may be to you, okay? The magic is here. So really be focused on, what you want to bring into your world rather than what you are trying to avoid. We have the Lovers as our first card. This is about embracing things. I think we had the Lovers yesterday, the day before, Thursday or Wednesday maybe, as our first card. I'm thinking it was Thursday. And it could be about embracing people within our relationships, growing those relationships stronger, deeper. Absolutely. That could be a part of it. But I think when I'm doing more of a collective reading, it would be centered more about embracing those opportunities, those desires, those wants, those needs, those passions that you have, embracing them and finding ways to make them tangible, make them real in your world going forward. We have the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles says just go forward and trust. Just trust that whatever you are going towards, it's there. Okay, you're going to find that door and it's going to open so easily. And it's probably going to be the same as or better than you are imagining it in this moment. It'll probably come in a way that you weren't expecting. And so here we have this knight. Now, this knight has no armor. He has no weapon. He doesn't even have a lunch packed, a blanket to sit on for a little bit. He doesn't have, but he knows what he's going after. He holds it front and center. His focus is on, I'm going after this in my life. And then just allowing life to happen and not getting upset or frustrated if it doesn't happen in the moment. Knowing that, well, it might take a couple of days, it might take a couple of weeks, but I know it's coming, so I can go off and do this now, knowing that this is coming my way and build upon that success that I'm going to have down the road. That joy, that celebration, that happiness. We have the Knight of Swords. Oh, our knight in shining armor. No, this isn't our knight in shining armor. What am I talking about? This is, we have to kind of be careful here. We have, let's see here. When I get this card, I see us going through this very thick forest. We had to dismount. We had to walk our horse. We couldn't find our way out. We walked in a circle. We found ruts that we got stuck in. We had to back up and go back a different way because the path was blocked. And it was just struggle after limitation after obstacle. And so all of a sudden we've hit this clearing. There's, we come out of the woods and all of a sudden there's this expansive field in front of us, and fill it with all kinds of flowers. Do whatever you want, and the horizon, look at that horizon, expand that horizon and jump on that horse, jump on that stallion, raise your sword and yell charge. Okay, now we have to be careful because there is a lot of enthusiasm. There is a lot of optimism, there is a lot of positivity, there is a lot of confidence that we want to go forward. And so we may just go headfirst into something without thinking it through when this card shows up. So we want to make sure that we are giving it the thought. You know, does this fit into my plan? Does this work in my strategy? Do I need to readjust? Should I readjust? Should I go after this opportunity? Does it align with, you know, where I see myself in 5 years or 10 years or 20 years down the road? Or could it? We have the hangman. The hangman is all about being in the moment. The hangman is one where, yeah, meditation, mindfulness, mindful breathing all help under this energy. We are hanging upside down, which means we're not really moving anywhere, but we're not struggling either here. We're not fighting it. We are looking at our life with a new perception, a different understanding. And so we're looking at all the areas of our life and where we want the growth, where we want the expansion, where we want the new opportunities, the new possibilities to come into being. And we're looking at how we can play a part in making that happen for ourselves. And with this card, there's not a lot of emotion. Now, we will have emotion because, of course, Venus is involved, right? But logic seems to rule the day here in when we're looking at it in a practical sense. Logic will take over and say, okay, well, don't get overly emotional. This wasn't a personal thing. You know, that setback wasn't a personal thing. I took it as a personal thing, but really it wasn't directed at me. It was directed at a whole. And I learned something from that direction. So I need to take that learning experience and apply it to my life going forward. But I'm going to let go of that hurt feeling because there was no reason to feel that hurt. I'm going to let that go. And we have the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands, he's kind of my no man's land kind of card, where we have to look back and we have to take stock of exactly how great we are. And each and every one of you have a greatness. And you've proven it over and over again in your walk up to this point in life. So look back on your accomplishments, the things that you made better just by your presence or your personality or what you do and how you do it so well. The second part of this card is looking at the moment, being grateful for what you actually have in your world to work with. The things that bring you harmony, peace, joy, celebration. Those things that allow you to move forward in the way you want. And before we get back upon our stallion and we ride off into our sunrise of our tomorrow, we ask for a straight path. We ask for wisdom to come in, our intuition to be strong, a straight path, clarity, protection, love. Only then do we get on that horse and we start to ride towards our tomorrow. Let's get an oracle card here. So we have some fantastic, strong energy on the board. Of course, the High Priestess wanted to be known, and she's all about the magic. So know that there is magic surrounding you. You know, wake up this weekend and let your morning intention be, I am ready to utilize all of the magic that surrounds me and that is within me to have a prosperous, loving, happy, joyful day. We have make a decision with the 11 energy. So we have the 22 energy. Now we have the 11 energy. Making a decision. Pardon me. Just going to get a little sip here. Sorry. There we go. Much better. This artist is so creative in all of these. And so you will probably see something that calls out to you and spend some time in meditation. Google it. Find out what messages coming to you personally in this card, because there's so much to see. Your sheer determination is highlighted at this time. Your spirit will support your desires and manifestations. The ability to create or destroy has always been within your skill base. You have the wisdom and the confidence needed to use these skills constructively. Now is the time to act. If you know what it is you want to accomplish and why. Since the powers of transformation are at your command, change your desires into objectives, your thoughts into actions, your goals into achievements. If you've recently met with failure, know you can change that failure into a success. The only limits you have are those you impose upon yourself. So essentially, the world is your oyster. The possibilities are limitless. And it's only where you put up the limitation that your dream will come to a halt. So, catch yourself. Where does your dream stop? Okay, expand that horizon, expand that horizon, expand that horizon. When does it stop? The true belief that you can accomplish, that you can do, that you can create, that you can give birth to. Opportunities, relationships. And our animal is the swan. Seek the beauty around you. I think in the short period of time that I brought this deck back, the swan has been the most popular of all the cards. It's one of my favorites too. So, okay, see the beauty. Partnership, beauty, grace, elegance. A dream is a wish your heart makes when you're fast asleep. In dreams, you will lose your heartaches. Whatever you wish for, you keep. Have faith in your dreams, and someday your rainbow will come smiling through. No matter how your heart is grieving, if you keep on believing, the dreams that you wish will come true. And that's a direct quote by Cinderella. The swan is often associated with the transition from an ugly duckling into a beautiful swan. And in this message, Swan wants you to know that you have been beautiful since the moment of your conception. Your spirit is something that people find beautiful. Swan wants to remind you that you are loved very much. Swan tells you to look deeper within and around yourself and see the beauty all around you. It can be in the simple things, like a flower blooming on the side of the road, to a smile from a stranger. Beautiful surrounds you. You may be doubting your love relationship. Swan reassures you that your partnership is strong. And if you're not in a love relationship, this may be an indication that a long-lasting and beautiful relationship is right in the next pond. So it is a beautiful weekend. Embrace your dreams. Embrace your visions of your tomorrow. Look for ways to step into it. Look for the opportunities. Look for the doors, the archways that lead towards your dreams, your goals, your desires, your wants. Look for the laughter and the joy and the beauty in each and every moment. Pay it forward if you can, even if it's just smiling to everybody you meet going down the street. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.